Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the game 2, or actually the second game 1 of the series between virtus.pro, Polar, and xGame.kz.
What a finish.
What a finish. Dusa Gaming is back.
Yep.
And xGame.kz lost. I want to say they lost the game themselves.
It's hard to say.
On that black hole.
Well, no, I think the black hole was already kind of, at that point it was kind of over.
Yeah.
I think when Dusa gets a divine and hasn't died for the past 15 minutes, the game is over. I think the fight where they lost is the first push up on top where they only got a range rack.
Right.
Because that was kind of the fight where they had to just overrun them, and they didn't. Butterfly came, GG.
And it was, again, it was the Brewmaster blinking, trying to break the Lincoln. He actually breaks the Lincoln with the Drunken Haze.
I think so.
And Primal splits. But Medusa says, okay, you're Primal splitting, now I'm 3.
Yeah.
What are you going to do, right? I mean, you have to Cyclone 1. But
I'm not sure whether he got the
you know what you do there?
Or...
Dispel does damage to
illusions. I think it does.
I think it does.
I see.
So you dispel the illusions. You see which one is not taking damage.
Up in there for 6 seconds.
There you go.
Gotta use the spell, man.
Gotta use the mechanics. And while we wait for the players, 682C came.
Yes.
In the middle of the tournament, as usual. It's like the Valve's way.
It's good. There's a lot of different change.
Yeah, and it's a lot. So we're going to talk like really quickly. We're not going to make, of course, the patch note.
Why not? It's short enough.
Buyback cooldown increased by 1 minute from 6 to 7.
Great.
Good. The XP factor is now kind of like gold.
Okay.
So it's also changed. Mystic Flare nerfed.
Good.
Ancient Seal, more cooldown, also nerfed.
Nerfed, good.
Crypt Swarm deals less damage at lower levels.
Basically, the scaling changed a bit.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah, so at lower levels it deals less damage. Exorcism, more cooldown. Juxtapose, that doesn't matter, it's not CM. Blood Rage, not CM.
I want to talk about Blood Rage. No more that Blood Rage, Zeus double ult. Yes. Now, you know.
Yeah, that is something.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, Primal Split cast time increased.
Good.
Yeah, more chances to stun and to stop it. Delay after cast time reduced from 0.85 to 0.6 seconds. That is actually still an offset. Yeah, there's
Wait, is that a buff, actually?
Yeah, that's a buff.
Buff against Rubik, specifically, right?
Right, exactly.
Not stealing that ultimate.
Yep. Ethereal Blade Projectile is faster.
Wait, hold on. I want to read that again. Primal Split delay after cast time while invulnerable. Do you have less time to blink away? Is that a nerf? Because you know how when your Primal Split ends, you could quickly blink away.
No, you know, the cast time finishes, and then you become, like, there's this period where you're invulnerable before you become 3 Brewlings.
So the invulnerable time is shorter.
Yeah.
So thus, they could hit you easier, and it's harder for you to blink away.
I think it's just to make it the same length, because the cast time is longer by 0.25 seconds.
Yeah, forget about longer or shorter. I'm just saying, can you blink away easier now?
No, this is at the beginning, not at the end. You know how, like, you have the cast animation, then you disappear, then the Brewlings appear.
Oh.
Now you stay yourself longer.
I see your point.
And then...
So they can stun you easier.
Because you have a longer cast time.
Yes. Okay.
Yes, that is correct. We're still waiting for players, don't worry.
So it's just big nerfs, basically.
Yeah, it's just like the second part is just to make it so it still lasts the same time.
Yeah,
it has the same animation, but you have a longer chance to getting stunned.
Okay.
Song of the Siren cast point increased to 0.8 seconds.
Yay.
And any time now it's going to be like and Wolf, or it's going to...
Sure.
Let me sing.
That should be good, right? Like, yeah, it's good. Like, you're actually like, about to go into a song, you know?
Guardian Angel no longer provides HP regeneration.
What?
I know, right?
It used to heal for like 20-something HP
per second, which the saddest part for this for me is that you don't get to...
Why are you nerfing Guardian Angel? Why are we... Like,
have you seen like the win rate of Omni-Knight on pubs?
Although ESL or PPD has been picking...
Yeah, but that doesn't matter. I mean, it's not because of that.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're going into the draft. We're going to keep talking a little bit before the picks.
Yeah, sure. I think so.
But Metamorphosis movement speed reduced from 315 to 290. And I think this is a huge nerf.
Yeah, I say
because Metamorphosis as a attacking, like offensive spell, really strong, but also good to run away.
Yeah.
And the fact that now you don't have a runaway mechanism, like you're really slow with your Terror Blade.
Also, when you're just changing form and like killing the enemy support.
Yeah.
Now you can't do that as easy.
Conjure Image damage intake increased.
Thank goodness.
That is really good. Thunder no longer mini stuns.
Fair enough.
The cast range has been increased to offset that. So big nerfs for Terror Blade. Hope the players are reading this. They're thinking about picking them. Hunt Illusion outgoing damage reduced to 30%, so Spectre nerf.
Dire's
Spectre movement speed reduced by 5, another Spectre nerf.
Nice.
Chronosphere cooldown increased by 10 seconds across all levels.
Nice.
Eye of the Storm Scepter interval increased by 0.5 seconds.
Yeah.
0.05, yeah. Static Link cooldown from 25 to 32 at level 1. It's not as spammable. It's still 1 inch wave.
Yeah.
Hey, it's fine. No one has picked anything yet. And Flaming Fist damage, that is the Infernal Golem. Changed from magical to pure and reduced to accordingly. So tricks and nerfs.
Yep.
And nerfs and nerfs, pretty much. Pretty much no buffs at all.
Wait. I don't know why they're actually buffing the golems.
They were very unremarkable against
BKB?
yeah.
Well,
very unremarkable.
The thing is, they were remarkable just against everything else.
Yeah.
So I don't know why they needed a buff. But obviously, neither of these teams read the patch, I imagine, and they're picking accordingly. Or they're not picking accordingly.
Well, I mean, there's no changes for Magnus and Rubik. There is changes to the 4 banned heroes.
Yes.
All 4 have been nerfed in one way or the other.
I
right?
don't think Void is worth a ban. Pre 6.82C or after this 6.8.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Still worth picking?
Legion Commander.
Not worth. You can pick him later, but it's not worth a first pick.
Okay.
In any case, LC though is a pick.
Yeah, and that's one that hasn't received any nerfs at all.
No.
And LC is, I would say, like a strong pick, but not really, really strong. And now, again, they give Magnus and Medusa to virtus.pro Polar. Are we ready to another 50-minute game?
Radiant's banned.
Maybe, unless xGame.kz just loses every single lane and GG's out in 25.
That is also another possibility.
Medusa Stone Gaze wrecks LC. You're like, yeah, I'm doing my Stone Gaze, or I'm doing my duel, and then Stone Gaze comes. You're like, well,
10 seconds.
it doesn't matter if you're dueling Dusa or not. Actually, you have to not duel Dusa to get hit by Stone Gaze. My point is, Dusa does very well against LC.
Yeah. And Magnus also show that with that Empower, Medusa gets carried faster. I mean, normally Medusa doesn't do anything until she gets a Lincoln plus another item. But she, because not maybe in the team fight, but because she can farm fast enough with only Lincoln and Empowers, Medusa gets carried and is going to, as I said, find a lot of farm. On the side of xGame.kz, that Legion Commander is probably going to go to Stalkat. And Stalkat had a brilliant early game with the Brewmaster.
Yeah.
He went 1v2. He was the crit lord.
I think he had a very lucky early game, is how I would say it. But yes, he did very well in the early game. My question to you is do you think Dusa is going to get Manta style? Normally a really, really good item for Dusa in terms of...
You mean, but it's bad against Legion Commander?
Well, the thing is, it's still very good for farming, right?
Yeah.
Increase attack speed, increase movement speed.
And pushing lane safely.
And I guess you could just hold your Manta until you see that overwhelming odds. I'm not sure. I think you still get it because it's so good for Dusa, but if he gets a different item, I wouldn't be like, oh, where's the Manta?
Okay, let's say you go Lincoln's first heal.
Yeah, you definitely go Lincoln.
Because you have a duel, you have Ruby.
Which is just good. Oh, the counter.
Wow.
This is a counter.
This is some hate.
This is real hate.
This is some hate. But it's also xGame.kz saying, okay, we're going to take this to late game.
The possibility of falling back to some late game plan instead of having a Razor card.
Oh, and the counter of the counter.
Radiant's pick.
Well, I think this is a very good way. It's good against LC as well, right? Let's not forget that. LC do somebody, disrupt the dual target, and LC standing there confused. Yeah, I think these are some great pickup. But yes, like you said, anti-mage got to be very careful how he uses his blink.
And now you counter the Shadow Demon by picking something that doesn't care about being disruptive. Like a Death Prophet, for example, like Spam.
Sure.
10 seconds to go.
I think Shadow Demon has very little counters.
Well, I mean, it's a support. What counters the Venom?
5 seconds.
That's true. I think a mech counters Venom very well.
Yeah.
Reserve time.
Yeah, there's not much you can do about Shadow Demon. You can't dispel, you can't purge or Manta out of purge. And once you're disrupted, Soul Catcher you can Manta out. No, I think you can't. I'm not sure.
No, I don't think
it
just sticks on you.
Shadow Poison is not a spell that warrants being countered, so no, I wouldn't say there is a strict counter to Shadow Demon.
You know what I'm disliking that teams are seemingly forgetting this year? Whatever happened to good old Darkseer? Especially against like LC, you just stick an Iron Shell on whoever's dueling, sticking a ton of damage, vacuum, plus RP, wall, good against AM, you know, because you're getting the AM illusion.
Yeah.
Looks like xGame.kz, I don't think they have a room for a Darkseer. And frankly, I don't think either of these teams are thinking about Darkseer.
Now, here's the thing. The Enigma pick opens against the possibility of Avenge, in which case you'll have a
10
Shadow Demon
seconds to
Venge
go.
dual lane, or I mean, dual support combo, which is kind of awkward.
It's
not bad.
It's not bad, but it's kind of awkward.
Yeah.
But I would still take it if I was
Reserve
VP Polar.
time.
And again, the Enigma, last game, forget about the cancel Black Hole.
Yeah, that's not why they lost it.
It was very hard for the Enigma to actually pull off a good Black Hole. Because
We
he
were
had
saying
so
that
many value targets.
he never needed to Black Hole because he always had a threat of it, but honestly, he could just never pull off a good one.
Right.
Oh,
Yes! Yes!
Radiant's back.
Look,
Yes!
Look, when I said that
Yes!
spirits were broken, here's this. You know what? I think Spirit Breaker is a great way to cancel out Black Hole.
My Dreamleague is complete.
Okay. The Dream League is complete. We're on week 1.
I'm done.
10
Like, I
seconds
could
to
have
go.
shitty matches from here on. And I think you're breaking
5
your
seconds.
Dota 2 client.
Hey, Scriff, click on Netherstrike, the icon, to pull up that video to see that how
Reserve time.
Netherstrike works.
Scruff, wake up.
Scriff, it's like, it's pick ban, let's just go away. And, you know, play Hearthstone.
Click on the Hearthstone, on the Nether Strike icon.
Click it.
Click it.
Netherstrike.
Nether Strike, Spirit Breaker, friend. There you go.
He's doing it
Keep
purposely slowly.
going. Oh, he gets there. Now he
Click
clicks.
it.
10
Click it.
seconds to go.
Nice. Fooled ya.
Games in beta, guys.
Yeah.
Wait, are we technically in beta?
TA4 just finished.
Yeah.
Sure.
All right, let's not break the game.
Yeah, we get it. Look at that. Point.
That spell's really good for canceling Black Hole.
Yeah. I mean, it cancels it. If it goes out, you don't get caught by Black Hole before hitting.
And it's a very long casting range.
And it goes through BKB.
Yes.
Let me preach the gospel of the Spirit Breaker. 701 HP at level 1.
How does it work when you charge somebody and the disruption? Does the disruption cancel the charge, or are you just still charging towards that
I think
ball of darkness?
I seem to recall in Dota 1 that it would wait and then it would come out. But in Dota 2, it might cancel.
I don't know. It's a good time to find out.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good time to find out if virtus.pro Polar makes a mistake of disrupting the...
Well, it's definitely bad
to
when
go.
your Spirit Breaker is almost there and then you disrupt because
Oh,
you miss
you
your
mean...
stun.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean that. I mean like, I'm charging from my fountain.
You
Disrupt
disrupt,
comes. He
you
still
keep
charges.
charging? Okay.
Yeah, I think you still charge.
We'll see.
Reserve time.
And again, yeah, this Spirit Breaker pick is going to be amazing. Also, let's not forget, the damage that you get is just level 1 bash. Just look at this, right? Greater bash, movement speed as damage, 22%. The movement speed is going to be 300 at level 1. I mean, it's 290, but you get
So
one.
you're bashing for like 60 damage extra.
You're bashing for 60 damage with just 1 point on greater bash. The chance doesn't scale. So now you can actually leave that at level 1.
I think the spell to max now is charge.
Yes.
And then also your aura. Because now your aura is like a mini drum, right, for your
But
team.
also the first point is a value point for the aura, because it gives you an extra 2%.
I think you max it. Like when you activate it, you get what, 18? No, your bonus, movement speed,
27%.
27% total.
I mean, yeah,
That's 2 drums.
it is 2 drum.
That's stacks.
And OD.
Dyer's pick.
Okay, so when I see OD, when I see this particular lineup from xGame.kz, they are getting very greedy by not picking any sort of counter push. Imagine just a hero that push. What the hell does xGame do against that?
They pray to Midnight Pulse.
To be fair, VP does not have really good pushing heroes either, but with a single pick, you could change things around.
What would you pick
10
here if you want to
seconds
push
to
it?
go.
I mean, you still need a core, right? That Spirit Breaker is not going to be a core.
5 seconds.
I actually think you change him to a core, and you pick up like a support Shadow Shaman, support Lashrak,
Reserve time.
Okay. How about getting
Or you-
a...
or you're looking for a core that pushes well.
Yeah, well, cores that pushes, there's not many left, right? There's Pugna, but you stick him in an offlane and it would...
Pugna would be great actually. That ward would
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah, but then how do you lane him? It's kind of complicated. Like you put yourself in a position where you have to offlane the Magnus and put the Pugna mid, I guess?
No, Pugna is great offline.
What? In what universe?
Because you're up against only a Rubik, right?
An Enigma, and we saw how that worked.
Yeah, sure. But Pugna has a very, very fast base movement speed. You get a boots on that, you run circles around people. No, seriously. That good old milk Puck offlane.
Yeah.
Did it like...
I would rather have it Puck offlane, to be honest. Puck pushes.
No, he doesn't. he hits
grips.
Yeah. You know what also would be good here? A
What?
Pudge would be good. Pudge would be excellent.
10 seconds.
No, I'm saying xGame.kz's
Would
lanes.
it be? No, because
xGame.kz's lanes are so weak.
5 seconds.
you hook the anti-mage.
Sure, Viper.
That's not a pusher, but sure.
Yeah, I think xGame.kz, they just drafted themselves in like the most greedy.
Lineup possible.
Yeah, they're gonna say, all right, we're gonna win every single lane, and we're gonna farm Enigma.
Yes.
To be fair, game one they got into that big lead because they drafted very greedy, and
Yes.
because they weren't punished. But I think Spirit
But they
Breaker.
drafted very greedy against a very static lineup. Venture
Right.
Spirit that stuck himself to that top lane, and an Ogre Magi that
Never ganked or ganked once.
that Spirit Breaker is gonna be gaming non-stop.
Yes, he will be breaking a lot of lanes. I
I'll
can't
just-
wait, man. I can't wait.
I'll just put him on follow. No, like, no joke, this hero is getting stronger and stronger. And right now it's only
seconds to
Goblat
go.
picking him.
Well,
I think.
there was a phase, I think after TI3, where he was like actually
strong.
broken and then he got nerfed.
You know, I had a conversation with a friend who will remain unnamed. He was like, you know, someone from the scene, he's like, you know, Spirit Breaker is stupid strong.
Yeah.
And I think no one has noticed that. And surprisingly enough, a month later,
Got nerfed.
got nerfed to hell. And people were like, well, why would it nerf?
Why are you nerfing Spirit Breaker?
Yeah, well.
All right, let's get into the game. So we
Yeah.
gotta introduce some players, and let's start with Mantis because he was on the bottom lane. All right,
Yeah.
to the right, Scriff.
There he goes.
There you go.
Man, this is the
Now
anti-mage.
back to the left. Back to the left. Look at me.
No,
now back.
not too much. Bad Scriff, you go to the corner of shame now.
All right, we have Wadafaka playing the OD. We have Reeves playing the Rubik. We have Stallcat, Legion Commander. Nice helmet. It's like a nice
Ooh,
horse
this is a
helmet.
5v5?
Yeah, and then we have Enigma being handled. at
Yeah,
the end.
Lilo on the Shadow Demon is going to encounter the anti-mage. There's a disruption there. Is there a skewer?
There's gonna be a block. Oh, self-disrupt. They're kind of in trouble. Gotta fight. He's being
choo-choo.
charged, and he's dead. He's dead. Wadafaka trying to shoot through the trees. He's not dead. He's okay right now.
Scando's gonna
Scandal
die.
taking a ton of damage. Scandal, one more hit. Blink forward for the block. AM might die as a result. Oh, one last poison attack. So it's a pretty even and awkward trade. Gold Black is the second one to die. Yes, in fact, he will. And I think Hugo might walk it out with press attack. No, he doesn't. What a really big cluster F. Looking for the block here against Wadafaka, but Wadafaka says, man, I'll just right click you. It's gonna be Little that dies as well, but Little triple kill on DK Phobos.
That Viper has 745
Who
gold.
came out ahead? Well, okay, first blood win towards Radiant, right?
Yeah.
But there's triple kill. It looks like it's a pretty even fight.
Yeah, the only thing is that there was the Legion Commander and the Audi getting a lot of gold. And for the side of VP Polar, it was pretty much all the gold going to the Viper.
Yeah, what would you have rather happen?
I think the question is, what does the Viper do now? He bought boots,
Yep.
finished the Basilisk.
That's a pretty big deal, actually.
It is pretty big.
Like, up against a Rubik and LC, I would say that even DK Phobos, you just leave him in the lane by himself now. Go Black, you just charge.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, the good thing, again, not being biased, but the fact that you have a Spirit Breaker, actually, Spirit Breaker TP'd back to the lane. I don't know if I would have.
I would have charged in the lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, like, the fact that the Spirit Breaker can charge actually is 100 more gold for you because it saves you a TP.
Sure.
It is.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing.
And, but yeah. Now DK Phobos trading.
He's actually quite low in mana. If I'm DK Phobos, I would buy himself a Clarity.
Yeah.
Just whenever the courier is not being used.
So, okay, that bottom lane is going to be DK Phobos and temporarily Go Black. I think Go Black is just going to wait for level 2 or wait for an opportunity of ganking. Nice ward position here, just making sure that they see everything that's going on. Let's see if Little is going to de-ward. He just puts a normal ward, blocks the camp, but he's not going to find that Radiant ward. And now they will see all of the movements. He's going to be fine.
Yeah, let's talk about the awkward top lane we have here. We have a off-lane anti-mage against Illidan's on Dusa. So I was saying how, Illidan's going to have a very easy time last game. He got wrecked. But I think this time he really should have an easy time.
Do you think so?
You think AM could blink on him and start burning some
AM
mana?
gets a poor man's shield and just goes ham.
Yeah, I mean, I think you should go for to bring a health first because you're so close anyways, and then you go for the poor man's shield.
Yeah, that is true. But you won the poor man's shield in this game. Hey guys, 2-0.
2-0 Empire.
2-0 Empire. It's 1-0 and game 2 just started.
We had a decent Divine game, so things. Welcome viewers from Streamleague, I suppose.
Maybe, who knows? I think they're just on the break and they're gonna go back. But in that case,
Why do you guys get all the cool drafts?
dude, we have the choo-choo train. Spirit Breaker is level 2 right now.
You should just like start trading hits.
I
He's
think
got
so.
6 armor, man. Just show him who's boss. This is a very awkward game to really judge in terms of how the lanes go, especially after that 3-for-3 jungle fight.
Oh, look at Rives coming here to help Mantis.
Yeah, because
SZ is here as well.
yeah.
And the thing about SZ is just once he disrupts the anti-mage has to blink straight away. That doesn't mean that they were gonna kill the anti-mage by any means, but the fact that he doesn't have the blink means that he cannot trade as efficiently against the Medusa.
I mean, forcing blink at this early stage game puts a blink on a very long cooldown, which is not bad. And you never really want to get into a long fight because Go Black could be charging in for all you know.
That is correct. Speaking of Go Black, he is somewhere. I cannot find him. No, he's in the bottom lane, just laying down the law. He gets the boot. Hopefully that's the item he wants to start ganking. But no, he seems to be sticking next to DK Phobos. And I tell you something. In a DK Phobos Viper versus Legion Commander, I'm not intimidated at all of leaving him alone.
Yeah, I mean, I think the
Oh, here's a charge.
it's coming in the top lane. I think the reason that they were playing very passive, the VP side, is that saying, hey man, we don't really need.
They
to
don't see the charge.
Well, although there's a TP coming in already on Equal side. Equal does have a Malefice. They're actually going on a anti-mage of all people. But they see him now. In fact, are they initiating? They are thinking about initiating. They're in for a rude surprise. That's a triple stun. Self-destruct's going to come in. Mantis taking a ton of damage, but not enough. Reeve, very, very low. And so is Illidan. Illidan is taking a ton of damage from those Eidolons.
Equal is going to die. He has another second charge now.
Well,
He has a second charge. Blinks, charge.
Blinks, charge. He breaks a stun, but those Eidolons, though, it's doing so much work. They split. The Eidolons gonna kill Illidan. In fact, they're now going for little. Eidolons are not exactly the fastest moving, and it looks like Shadow Demon's gonna TP out as a result.
Yeah. That is a nice save. But Go Black with the triple stun on the charge. Just disrupted entirely.
Kind of looked like a Ravage for a second.
Yeah.
But who came out ahead, though? Anti-Mage. Oh, sorry, it was Illidan that died first? No, it was one of the support that died first.
Yeah, and then
Reeve
Anti-Mage
died first.
I think Go Black came out ahead because he's almost level 4.
Sure, that's a fair point.
But yeah, that is the terror of the Spirit Breaker. He just made so much happen, and that was not even just like a random gank. That was a 3 versus 2 gank against them.
Yep.
That he came with proper timing. And
very fortunate timing, or I would say more fortunate than proper because he started charging before that gank even started. Also, to be fair to Go Black, he charged from a very, very good angle.
Yes.
A lot of like just, let me just run through the mid lane.
No.
But he hit himself very far behind the tier 1, and then he's like, all right, let's go.
Well, I think that's very important if you're going to play Spirit Breaker.
Well, this is not a good charge. Now he shows us, this is what you shouldn't do. He just kind of went through the mid lane, and now through a warding spot.
Now that they know, and now they're backing off.
Yeah.
Hey, Space Created, Space Cow.
I guess that's another way to look at it, right? Like, hey, you see me charging, now you have to back off.
They see me charging, they see me hating.
Isn't it rolling?
Yeah, but he doesn't roll, he charges.
All right, fair enough.
He needs a little bit of mana. He bought that Sage Mask and he's staying near of that Ring of Aquila to get some mana.
It's got 100 already. Let's recharge. I think it's a good idea to have 200 because the cooldown is low enough where you
want to, yeah.
You could get 2 charges off.
But once that Spirit Breaker gets, and now they rotate the anti-mage.
What is this?
This is awkward.
This is like AM, Legion Commander, duel lane.
Oh wow, what the hell?
Mantis want to fight. Oh, he's got to be very careful with that because if somehow Go Black has sight of you after you blink, you done, son.
You just charge, yeah. That was interesting. Stalker does, he has a TP, but he doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
And on the top lane, it's an Enigma farming.
Yeah, that Enigma has not found a home in terms of a jungle.
Yeah.
And for all things considered, I want to say VP is dominating 2 lanes. And the only lane they're having
Oh,
trouble,
I hear
charge on the
charge.
bottom lane, and Stallcat might be in a little bit of trouble. He has to use that press the attack to get himself some health, but I'm not sure how much he can keep pressing. Looks like one easy kill. Mantis will have to blink away.
Yeah, there's
Again,
no
you don't want
mana.
to play with fire, because if you get that one-hit bash with a double damage on top, suddenly you'd be dying.
Yeah. Spirit Breaker just disrupting everything around there. And DK Phobos, he had no mana when he fought the Anti-Mage. So Anti-Mage was not really burning anything. So suddenly it's like, well, I'm taking a lot of damage and I'm not dealing any.
Yeah.
He just decided to run away. And Mantis, does he blink here?
No, that's fine. My question for xGame.kz is, how much is Whatafaka going to carry? Because he is the only person that's doing well, and as you expect, it's an OD versus
Magnus.
mid. So he's almost got more denies than Magnus does in terms of last hits. That's how hard he's dominating. But it's an OD. Like, what item are you going to get to really change the scope of the mid game? He's got a Midas right now.
I think,
I mean,
and don't get me wrong,
you get a
I know
Force
this
Staff.
is weird, but yeah, you get a Force Staff, you maybe get the mech for your team, and then you go Acceptor.
Acceptor.
Yes.
Why Acceptor?
Well, actually, he doesn't really need to because there's no, you go Intelligence. Like,
Of course you
No. Actually, no, I'm wrong. You do go Acceptor.
Oh, did it get buffed for the mana burn?
Yeah, the mana burn burns
Oh, against
anything.
Dusa. Jesus Christ. We figured it out. That's the Dusa counter. The Acceptor on
The
OD.
Acceptor OD. It deals a lot of damage, and it bars 75% of your mana.
That's actually huge. That's like actually effectively doing about 2,000 damage against Dusa. Right?
Why 2,000? Well, that was completely arbitrary, I like a number.
Like, because effective HP wise, like last game, if you look at a Dusa with Manta, Lincoln's Butterfly,
Yeah?
effectively she's sitting around 5,000 health.
Right.
But if you burn the mana shield, that's like 2,000 damage done. 2,000 health removed.
Yeah, okay.
So that's where the 2,000 came from.
Fair enough.
Not,
Yeah,
not
no,
just
I
like-
just like,
I'm not randomly arbitrary making a big number like, oh, 8 million damage.
okay, Lil has a haste rune. He's trying to see if he can put pressure on the Enigma. And Enigma is sending the Eidolons to scout for him, but he doesn't find him. Very smart from Lil to just, he now gets spotted by Stalker. Stalker is like, okay, I'm just gonna go back. And I really don't understand what Stalker is doing.
Oh, somebody's getting charged, and it's the mid lane. He also just used Astral Imprisonment, so he does not have escape way. Oh, here comes the
Whoa.
charge. And are they gonna, a couple more right clicks. The ult's gonna
Nice
come out.
ultimate.
They're gonna get a kill.
Oh, beautiful disruption to save
He
him.
might die here. RPUs! Scandal says, not today, son. Not today. He gets earned thanks to Go Black. He could come back here and fight, but Stallcat, the charge, it's gonna come through. He's not gonna get the last hit. The Go Black with the assist bro charge, it's gonna be fine. He's got earned. He could walk out of here. He's even thinking about coming back to attack now.
Dire's mid towers.
What a player. What a hero.
What a hero.
Radiant's top towers taking hits.
It's so hard to play around him. It's just like, he plays so different than anyone else.
Right.
That what do you do? And like,
What is AM doing here mid lane? He's thinking about pushing. I have no idea. I don't think xGame.kz have any idea how this lineup should be played. It's just not something you practice much.
I mean, I wouldn't blame them. They're playing against a very bizarre lineup that only VP Polar can play.
Well, no, it's more like they're playing with a very weird lineup of themselves.
Yeah, as well. But that's the grid. Everyone is trying to get farm as much as they can. And here comes another charge, this time on Stallcat. And Stallcat is getting away from everyone else. And this is a 1v1 charge. This is a manly charge if I ever saw one. It's like, okay,
just a charge.
I'm taking the rune
Oh,
long.
he now has an ultimate. He has level 6. He can man fight him. Yo, you earn him and you ult.
Oh, no, what?
He also had another charge after that ult.
Yeah, but he saw that the OD wasn't in the lane anymore, so he was like, well, maybe I shouldn't go there.
Would it be next level if in the middle of your charge?
Charging the anti-mage though.
Oh, AM is dead. He could blink away. But
Oh no, he decided to go back. Reeves is there waiting behind
the Reeves is behind the trees. He's hiding in the trees, man.
Yeah, stay in the trees, Reeves, please.
It's,
He had attack. Oh, he had attack. He gave himself away.
maybe nobody's looking.
Yeah, maybe. Bottom lane, DK Phobos, that remember, started this game with a triple kill,
Yep.
is level 8, has Threads, Aquila, Mech.
Yeah, it's doing pretty well. I imagine he's going to go for an Aghanim next to make sure he casts his mech. And
Yep.
obviously, Aghanim is very good on Viper.
And now here comes a really fast
Oh,
OD.
mid lane Mantis got charged, got ulted, got earned, and dead.
Go black. 3, 1, and 5. Oh, did he lose?
He lost another
Charge.
Oh, it's charge. Dude, that Rubik charging at you.
Charging is so good.
It's still though.
Yeah, it is.
Early game, if you use charge well, like Go Black had shown us in the top lane, it could be like a
The
semi-ravage.
problem is that you don't stun.
You don't stun?
You don't have greater bash, I think.
Oh, is that how they apply the stun? No, it says stun duration 2.4 seconds. It's not being applied from greater bash. If you hover over Charge of Darkness.
I know that if you don't have greater bash, your charge.
I'm sure it stuns.
No, it does. It stuns. It stuns.
Because you could use charge at level 1.
Yeah,
and
level
stuns,
1. Yeah,
right?
that is correct. Yeah. It's the scandal with the cancelled RP. Is it the Nether Strike though? Yeah, the Nether Strike is the one that you don't want to steal.
Yeah. Well,
Because-
you can use it as a blink strike.
Sure.
You could just like, Rubik, I want to get close.
Because that's what Rubik's always want to do.
Yeah.
And Scandal here. Oh,
Oh,
I hear another charge.
He's charging for the rune?
Oh, he found the Rubik.
I don't know about that, man.
Oh, Jewel.
I think he's dead. If he
Not in
gets one more
time.
proc, one
Not
more
in
proc.
time.
Oh, one
He's
more hit.
almost.
One more hit. He's gonna earn. He's got 8 charge on that.
Oh,
Hit
good
up the
job.
charge. Oh, Reese
my
comes
God.
in. They get the kill. What a clowny game.
The charger became the chargee.
Charged.
Charge. I like
Yes.
more chargee.
Chargy. Okay.
Chargee.
Meanwhile, Illidan doing his thing. And Illidan didn't have nearly as tough time as he did last game.
Nope. Even though he lost his tower, I was like, okay, sure, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Radiant's top.
He went for Yasha
Bad
first.
shape.
He's got phase boots first as well. He's actually like hitting really, really hard for this early stage of the game. And I think this is a very good adjustment of not going for the standard Linken's Manta because, first of all, you really don't need a Linken's to block much. And second of all, they're playing, they being xGame.kz, playing much more of a late game lineup.
Breaker is thinking. He's in the base.
He's looking for a target to charge.
Yes. There he goes.
He should be charging from the fountain. Now he's lost 100 mana, and he's not gaining 100 mana back. That value lost, man.
Look at the previous screen. Do.
He's
Oh,
charging.
what?
Okay.
Oh, he canceled.
OD's one of the few heroes that has quick enough casting with
Casting
the Astro
to
Pure.
actually,
Yeah,
yeah.
you could just take Go Black out. And taking Go Black out and draining 8 mana or 8 intelligence, it's a pretty big deal, Jim, because he
Yep.
doesn't have too much health or mana. Goddamn. Here comes the charge up top.
English is hard.
And I think they're setting a bait for him with Mantis.
He canceled the charge and he's stuck. Awkward.
You can charge again. But meanwhile, the initiation charge are going on against. Oh, the disruption is there, the purge. Now there's going to be ultimate being turned on. And suddenly the charge is going to go the other way. Here comes the Ravage charge. It's going to go against Reeves. Reeves is dead.
Now you ult.
Oh, the duel. Actually, but he's getting bashed. Mana Void's going to come out. Thank you for the damage, Jesus says.
Oh, he almost gets a lucky charge as well. And that's the moment where you're like, well,
Radiant's mid tower coming apart.
this is kind of getting complicated if you're xGame.kz.
Yeah, this game is getting very clowny, but you can see that slowly virtus.pro is just making the smarter choice. And they're just winning all these fights.
And Dusa is going, I guess, for Sanjan Yasha.
Radiant's top tower's hurt.
Yeah.
I don't think BKB is.
I think Sanjay Yasha is great. If you, again, looking to put a lot of pressure early,
Look at how fast they're
top
pushing this
tower
tower.
taking hits.
there's Black Hole up with the Blink Dagger. Can they glyph for this? They're glyphing. This could be the very rude awakening of a big team fight. Here we go. Here we go. Black Hole! That's a 4, but not on the key target. Oh no! Mantis blinked in. The RP's
two
gonna come
RP.
out. That's gonna be on 3 shockwave hits. Mantis gonna be dead. Oh, that Black Hole could have turned the entire game, but instead it just baited his team in. That's a triple kill. That's a quad kill. That's Rax.
That is at least tier 3. There is
Yeah,
two
that's tier
buybacks.
3, tier 3. Oh, that Black Hole looks so good. I think LCT ping in and scaring people back was what cost it.
Yeah, because the Shadow Demon was actually in the range of the black hole. But
Yeah.
moved away
All
just
5 of
last
them were.
I best do something about that bottom tower.
That again, the Enigma has been a non-factor for so long that they kind of forgot they were there. And they were clamping
Yeah.
really, really hard.
And he just got the blink, so it didn't show it either. So
Radiant's mid tower could use a
So, okay, they're not gonna take the tier 3. They're gonna go for the tier 1. And Go Black right now. He has the Treads. He has a Razor. He has Urn of Shadows. Do you go for drums here?
on Go Black,
Yeah. I mean, it gives you more damage in your bashes. It gives you another drums to use for your team.
yeah, I think Drums is fine, especially synergize so well. With
Magnus
the back.
gets 2 bounty runs.
Oh man, Phobos. Oh, look at that Ravage is coming in. Phobos is fine. 3-man skewer. Look at them go. Well, I think, what the fuck is that too? GG.
GG, 16 minutes.
It's not early GG. This game
No,
is actually
definitely
over.
not. Yeah. And with the Dusa, I was kind of hoping to see a long game, but Go Black didn't let me.
Yeah, it was kind of pretty awkward, but a very exciting game.
Yeah. That's the thing. When you play with lineups like that, there is no stop, there is no rest. And let's face it, xGame went really, really greedy. They didn't have the lanes to go their way like last time. So they started doing these rotations where at some point they had the Anti-Mage and the Legion Commander even sharing a lane. They didn't get anything in the Enigma just because he died at the beginning. I think the Enigma even went for Malefice level 1 this game as well. So everything was really delayed for them. And by the time it actually went to the moment of fighting, didn't matter because there was a very fed Medusa, a very fed Viper, and the Spirit Breaker that wouldn't stop charging.
I actually think the problem was really the draft. You talked about how awkward lane came out of it. I think it's more like, if you think about Spirit Breaker, you keep gushing on his stats. 6 base armor, a ton of early game health, over 700?
701, yeah.
One of the best level 1 spell in charge. But you know what's the best way to defeat the Spirit Breaker?
What is it?
You beat him in the draft.
Right.
You don't let him draft it. Because the only way you could draft a Spirit Breaker in support is against lineup that don't have any pushing power, that don't have any real stun. Remember what the opening picks were? It was Rubik, LC, Anti-Mage.
Yes.
Yeah, of course you pick Spirit Breaker into that, because what's going to punish you? Nobody's going to push against you. Nobody's going to do anything. So I think if you are picking up more standard heroes that are really good at pushing or stunning or whatever, then you don't get Spirit Breakered.
Right. Well, there is 2 interesting things going on here. I mean, like you said, there is a reason why only on the 8th game of this Dreamleague, virtus.pro Polar for the first time picked the Spirit Breaker. But also, the other fact is that since virtus.pro Classic lost 2 games and VP Polar won 2 games, they're already through.
Okay.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll see an exciting draft, but we'll see the